Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Clover Rosie Art. Today I will be doing a drawing challenge where I draw with other art YouTuber styles. I will be drawing this Flower Witch character that I have named Magnolia in Lavender Town style, Apple Mint style, and finally Melondoodle style. All of their channels will be linked in the description below if you want to check out their art. I drew Magnolia in December, and ever since that, I have loved her design so much. I knew that I wanted to do some sort of video where I draw her again, so I came up with this one. I will probably be doing a part 2 to this video, where I draw in a different character and different artist styles in the future. Some artists that I'm thinking of doing in part 2 are Marlo Makes and Drawing with Waffles, as well as a few others. Anyway, I love Lavender Town's, Apple Mint, and Melondoodle's art so much, so let's get into it. So the first style that I am drawing in is Lavender Town style. Now I think that Lavender Town has such a unique and cartoony and very stylized, style, and I instantly knew that I wanted to draw in her style when I thought up this video. I love watching her videos, and originally I wanted to draw this digitally, since Lavender Town draws most of her art online, but there was a problem. I am not very good at digital art, and my idea for that didn't go according to plan, so I just switched to drawing it on paper like I normally do. That way, it could actually look good and somewhat like her style. Something that I would like to point out is how Lavender Town always gives her characters such fun and unique eyes, because she draws the pupils as an object or symbol, as well as because they're so big and stylized. Sometimes those pupils are mismatched, which is what I personally decided to do for my drawing of Magnolia. One of her eyes is one type of flower that I drew, and the other is a different type of flower. Another unique part of Lavender Town style are the Noodle Arms with squiggly little fingers that she sometimes draws on her characters. As you can see, I incorporated that into the drawing with the arm on the left. I tried to do it for the right, but it was very hard, since she is grasping onto her broom, of course. This made the hassle of drawing hands go away completely, which I was pretty grateful for. I love Lavender Town's series where she draws things as cute girls, especially because I personally really love drawing cute girls, as you can clearly see. That is literally what I'm doing right now. I also really love reading the webcomic that she created. I think it's so cool, and it's so perfect because her webcomic is about a witch, and Magnolia is a witch. It's all adding up now. I do have to say that I accidentally colored in Magnolia's hair with the wrong hair color. Hers is a lot more green than this blue teal color. It still is pretty close to the original though, so I'm not too upset about it. I fixed that into the other 2 following drawings, however. For the eyes, although the colors are normally just a light peachy pink, I decided to color the flowers in the eyes different colors than that. The one on the left I colored with a dark pink color, and the one on the right I colored with a light blue aqua color, and then I just drew the pink peachy color in the background. I absolutely love how unique this makes her look. I know that Lavender Town would never in a million years be watching this video, but if by the slight chance that you are watching this video, Lavender Town, then I want you to know that I love your art so much. It was a lot of fun drawing and reimagining Magnolia in this style, but luckily for both of us, this isn't where the video ends. I still have to draw her in both Apple Mint style and Melondoodle style. I'm so excited for that. So next, it's time to move on to Apple Mint. I started out, of course, by outlining a sketch that I did of Magnolia in Apple Mint style. Unlike the one I drew in Lavender Town style, I feel as if Apple Mint style is a lot more proportional, if that makes sense, and tall. Still very stylized and everything, just not as cartoony as the last one. This style is also a lot closer to my style, so it was a little bit easier for me to draw. It still felt weird to draw in different styles, however. One thing that stands out in this drawing is definitely Apple Mint's eyes. I feel like eyes are a big part of art style. I drew eyes that were closer to her new style than her old style of eyes that she did in her earlier videos. I feel as if they were just so striking. I love how they are more narrow and elegant. This whole style screams elegance, honestly. Another part of her style that I tried to incorporate in was how she draws her mouth, as well as how her legs aren't like perfectly straight, there's like a slight curve in them to make them more dynamic and true to real life. I also love how elegant her outfit looks on her, and I cannot get over how great the expression on her face looks. Of course, after I am finished with the outlining, I begin to color it all in. I am using the same colors that I used for the other drawing, obviously, since they are the same character after all. And there would be no point to change up her colors at this point. Well, there was a color that I did change, the hair of Magnolia, of course, as I mentioned before in the video. So now it is the correct color of greenish teal. It is so cool to compare and contrast how to draw these different styles and how they look when drawing the same character. I have not even finished creating this video, and I highly recommend that you do this challenge yourself. It is a lot of work, however, to draw all of these different drawings while studying the different styles at the same time. In the end, it is very rewarding, however. Anyways, at the moment, I am finishing up coloring Magnolia in Applemint style. Much like I said about Lavender Town when I was drawing in her style, I would like to say, Applemint, if you're watching this video, then just know that I love your art so much, and you were a big inspiration to me when I was first starting my YouTube channel. You are definitely one of my all-time favorite art YouTubers. Again, most likely Applemint isn't watching, but I had to say that just in case she is. I lost a little bit of footage on this when I was finishing up coloring this drawing in a little while, so sorry about that. I don't really know what happened there. Hey, at least you will get to see the finished product of drawing Magnolia in Applemint style. Anyway, to finish this character off, of course, I am drawing in a circle behind her with the pink marker, much like Applemint does in her videos. Well, not that the circle has to be pink, just much like how she draws a circle behind her characters in the videos. I think that this is such a cute touch, and it really makes the drawing feel finished, and like I didn't just forget to color in the background. It was a bit hard to get the circle to look perfectly round, however. I may have to start incorporating cute circles into the backgrounds of more of my drawings now. They are just such a simple but elegant background. I love how it looks. To tell you guys the truth, I kind of almost forgot to add in the circle part, and I only added it in after I had finished filming everything. But I am so glad that I remembered and decided to go back and add it in and not just say, forget it, I already drew everything. Anyway, now that I am finished drawing Magnolia in Applemint style, it's finally time to move on to, last but most definitely not least, drawing in Melondoodle's art style. Much like the other two drawings, I am starting out with lining my sketch. Melondoodle has such a pretty style. Right when I saw a video from her, I fell in love with her art. It really is so beautiful. I love how rounded and almost soft how her style feels. Like how she draws noses, for example. I love it. Or her eyes are so cute. I feel like I'm saying cute a lot, but it's true. I also have never been able to draw closed lips very well, but through this challenge, I think I have gotten a lot better at it through looking at these people's art styles. That is a great way to improve your art. I'm not saying to copy their drawings, of course not, but just look at how they draw certain things or aspects of it, and take that idea or concept and implement them into your own unique drawings. I hope that what I'm trying to say makes sense. I also need to mention that I love the way that Melondoodle draws the hands and fingers, as shown on the left arm, of course. It took a little while for me to get the hang of drawing it, but once I was finished, it looked so good. Now that I'm finished outlining this drawing of Magnolia, I moved on to the colors, of course. I just have to say that I love how Magnolia looks in this drawing. You can definitely see how different she looks in each three of these drawings, but still looks so good. I actually entered Melondoodle's contest a few weeks back for her 5,000 subscribers. It was super fun. I didn't win or anything, but it was still so much fun to do. Much like when I was drawing in the last two styles, I have to say a little message to Melondoodle. If you are watching this, Melondoodle, I love your art. You have such great videos, and honestly, you deserve way more than 10,000 subscribers. Way more. Anyway, Another part of Melondoodle's style that I would like to draw attention to is the eyes. First I just colored them with pink, and then later I added the dark middle part with dark pink, and as well as highlights with the white paint pen. It's such a unique eye style, but so beautiful at the same time. Once I finish up coloring Magnolia here, this challenge is all finished. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This video took a really long time to create and a lot of work, since there are 3 different drawings in one video instead of just one drawing in a video like I normally do. I hope that you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed drawing Magnolia in these 3 different styles. If you would like to check out any of these amazing artists that are YouTubers, which you totally should, I have linked all of their channels in the description below. If you enjoyed, also make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. I post videos every single Wednesday and Saturday. Also, comment down below if you have any ideas for art YouTubers that I should do for a part 2 of this video sometime. Maybe I could also even discover new art YouTubers that I didn't even know about through your comments. Also, if you're an art YouTuber, make sure to comment that too. In part 2, I will definitely be using a different character to draw, so it won't be just drawing Magnolia again, just so you guys know. Bye friends, and remember, keep being creative.